Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Kindred Lists right here at Proficiency Bonus. We're all sitting here deliberating on who would play what characters if we were all in Dragon Ball Z, and how many episodes it would take for everyone to power up to throw one spirit bomb at someone with an... That's it. Welcome, everybody. We are so glad that you are joining us tonight. My name is Michael, your most humble and merciful Dungeon Master, and I am humble and merciful because off stream I decided that there were so many good elements from last week that I missed that I granted everybody in the party DM's inspiration, extra DM's inspiration for tonight. So just remember that, folks, whenever you go to throw things in the chat and say that I'm not humble and merciful. So tonight, before
You're very merciful.
Tonight, before we dive in, I want to thank our sponsors Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank our good friends at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for all their support. If you go into our Twitch chat and you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG, you're going to get a quick link where you can click on it, and then it'll take you right to the website and storefront for those two awesome businesses, and check out some of their RPG related gear. You can purchase them and use the coupon code PROBONUS at Little Dragon Corp to get 10% off of your order anywhere. So make sure you guys do that. It covers the cost of my shipping, so I get free shipping on my orders there. For Cardboard Castle, if you stop in sometime and you say, hey, I love Proficiency Bonus, they're going to throw 10% off of your in-store order if you're near Evans, Georgia. So make sure you stop by and check those guys out. They also have a really cool website with all of their merchandise on there, including lots of cards such as Pokemon and Magic the Gathering and things of that nature. So make sure you check them out. We are in the midst of a pretty intense battle here. We're going to dive in, but first I want to ask my crew, do we have any more announcements that we need to make before we start the episode this evening? I will say that in 2 weeks' time, not next Friday, but the Friday after, will be our Kindred list finale. So for those of you that are tuned in tonight, please mark your calendars for 2 weeks' time. We will be having a very, very special and important episode for everyone here. It will be our finale for this Friday night campaign that we are wrapping up after playing for over 4.5 years. Starting with Storm King's Thunder and rolling right into Kindred lists and the party's quest to become level 20 characters. So we would love your support. We would love for you to be live with us that night in chat. And anybody have anything to add to that?
Unless we get finale'd in the next 10 minutes here.
Well, Correction. Tentative finale 2 weeks from tonight.
Okay.
There we go. I got that fixed. Thanks, MG.
Lost half my hit points.
So
And Callista can't heal, so
that's true. So we've got that coming up. We also have coming in 2022, Wild Beyond the Witchlight is coming to Proficiency Bonus. It's going to be going into the every other Thursday time slot here on the channel, run by the most amazing Dungeon Master Victoria. So make sure you tune in and check that out. She's going to be stepping behind the DM screen to run that adventure. Recent one that was released by Wizards of the Coast, so make sure you check that out. And we also have a lot of other things down the pipe, so make sure you're tuning in and following us on Twitter and checking us out on YouTube as well. So we'll be having a lot of new material coming out next year in 2022 as we wind down this 2021 season here. So without further ado, we're going to jump into tonight's episode, and I am not going to stall. I'm going to go right to the map for Twitch, and I'm going to go right to the battle music because we are in the midst of a battle with Lulth. So let's get rid of this creepy music and go back to the battle. Here we go. Battle music is back. And where we left off last time was Ashlyn. Actually, it's your turn. So you're going to lead off tonight as we're near the end of a round. So we stopped a little bit shy of the completion of a round last time.
Alright, how bad is the stun Nagpaw looking?
He looks pretty terribly hurt.
Pretty terribly hurt. Alright.
He's in a bad way.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to him. And take a couple swipes at him.
Okay, you got it.
See, but not stunning yet. I'm just gonna see kind of where we're at. So the first roll is gonna be for the Legacy Blade. So that is gonna be a. Oh dear, why can't I find a D20? There we go. A 26 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
For 16 points of slashing.
How many?
16.
16. As you slash, you remove its head from its shoulders. And it falls
How silver
and gets
feel.
it is and its body just kind of gets trapped within the webs as it falls. And that one is dead.
Nice.
The only Nagpaw remaining is the one that is turned to stone, dangling within the webs.
Okay, Ashlyn has not really taken any damage, so she was gonna she'll do it anyway. She'll have some blood from her sword or something that she just slashed Nagpaw with, and she'll just rub it across her forehead and go, "Ugh!" And if she could reach, she would, but she can't. So she's just gonna run up to Lulth and just hit her again.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
And try to get into a position where Silver can flank at least.
Okay.
I don't know where that would work for you, Silver. I don't know, but hopefully that's around there. So I'm just gonna hit her for a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Okay, for 10 slashing.
10 slashing. Okay.
And then I will do a flurry of blows on her just because I can. 'Cause I don't like her face and the way it's looking at me. The flurry of blows will be a 29 to hit.
Yes.
Ah, too bad that's with my fist, because otherwise I would get a Anyway, oops, that's a D. There we go. 8 plus 5. So that is a 13 bludgeoning.
13 bludgeoning.
With
Okay.
my first fist, and then I'm gonna throw down my second fist for a 21. I don't think that hits.
21 is going to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you slam into her, but hide. It just seems to you hit a thick spot that just doesn't allow any damage to occur.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna stand there.
End turn.
Menacing.
Okay,
Yep.
you got it. Diana.
Okay, I have a technical question. If Callista is in a elemental form, then I can't cast a spell on her and have it affect like a curse that's on her present form, or an effect that is on her like normal form, can I?
I don't believe
that
so. Right now, she's currently magically transformed. She her wild shape status magically transforms her into another creature.
Because I remember you saying that while she's in wild shape status, the inability to heal doesn't affect her necessarily, or like something about
Doesn't affect
damage.
the
I don't remember.
elemental, but it affects me. So you can technically heal the elemental because the elemental's immune to poison. But once I'm back in Callista form, she cannot heal, and she's sitting at less than half her hit points.
Okay, I have a game plan for that then. I was going to do that right now because I thought that I could do it right now,
I
but
have
now
a cushion. You're good for at least a round. Give it at least a round to play with.
okay. I in that case, change of plan. I know that low level spells are not gonna do anything against her. A guiding bolt would be stupid. Do. How, let me see here. Who is within, I believe it's a 30, oh, I do not want to move. I believe it's a 30-foot range for mass healing word. Let me see here. There it is. Okay, oh, 60 feet. 60 feet range. Everybody within 60 feet, I will cast a mass healing word. And they can
Okay.
have
Holy
1d4
ash.
plus 5.
All right.
I don't know if there's anything that's more useful that I could be doing with my time, but that is what I'm doing.
Yeah, it looks like everybody except for Ashlyn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ashlyn.
Ashlyn's okay. She's in someone else's blood. This isn't my blood. This is someone else's blood.
Yeah. Something has to hit her before she can get any healing.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a 2 plus 5. 7.
Seven hit points to everybody? All
Works.
right. Ryld's going to take those too.
Yay. 7 hit points.
7 hit
And I'll
points.
include myself in that.
Absolutely. All right. So the healing is dished out. More of that warmth of Elmater filling this chamber to the
That one
chagrin of Lolth back there.
That one was
And Molten.
technically a
And Mulvin.
That one was technically a bonus action.
It is?
So would
Mhm.
there be, yeah. So would there be like what is it? Isn't there like a dodge action type thing
Yeah.
that you can do if you don't have yeah. I'll just
Yeah.
do the dodge action in case
Excellent.
she tries to throw another crazy thing at me for that.
Excellent. Dodge. Now, I also have written down here that you have a D12 inspiration dice from last time. Did you? So
Yes.
don't forget that you have that.
I have
as
not
well.
used
So,
it.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, cool.
Okay.
I just yeah.
Cool. All right. That ends that round. As Diana's dodging. So, top of the next round, we go to Vix with Molfin on deck.
You're muted, buddy.
I'll get Bigby's hand to go over. Oh wait, the Nagpaw's still alive. I hate
That
birds.
one's stone.
That one's a statue.
It's stone.
Yeah.
That one's the one you petrified with the
Right. All right.
with the polymorphed
I remember.
basilisk.
Yeah. All right. He's not a problem. I'm gonna try to punch Loth.
Okay,
I don't.
Cool.
go for it.
Me too.
24.
That hits.
Nice. Where is level 6? 6d8. Exactly what I have. Fantastic. Really bad rolls. 19 points of force damage.
19 force. You got it. As this fist just hovers nearby and just socks Loth right in the side of the face. She kind of swats with one of her swords.
After that, I'm just gonna move forward.
Are you gonna get out of the?
Right now, you're in a pocket.
You're
I'm in a pocket.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
like a
you're
little trap door at the top, but you're still technically in like a little safe haven.
We have been in a pocket dimension this whole
Still
time.
here. Okay.
We are still in the pocket dimension.
Pocket bunker. Yeah.
Rope trick
Driving.
ever.
the best.
That was a level
Unfortunate-
8 trick. I just want to say that.
It's a nice
It
little,
was a
like,
level
rogue
8
trick.
spell.
That's Demi played.
Making out of it, to be honest. Like, you gotta get your money's worth.
I don't know.
I mean, I think I have to leave it at this point. I think I'm just gonna fly over here.
I'm staying.
So you're flying with your boots?
Yes.
All right.
As my action, don't really think I can do much. Vicious mockery.
Okay.
Big ugly spider.
That's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
That is a 32 to save.
Yikes.
I think she saved a little bit. I think she saved a
Sticks
little
and
bit.
stones. Yeah.
She looks at you and she's like, "Tell me something I don't know," and spits like this nasty dark blood in your general direction.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. So, Molfin, that brings us up to you
Okay, officer.
with the Lair and Callista on deck.
Great. Take it. It's like just marking down what I healed. Okay, so Molfin's gonna start moving towards Lolth a little bit. 10, 15, 20.
I do have on here that the webs are difficult terrain still, so
It's still difficult.
yeah, keep that in mind as you guys are moving if you're walking on the webs.
Yeah, so it means I'm only gonna be able to get to about there.
Are they everywhere, or is it just the ground?
They're pretty much, it's almost as if like the webs are the ground and you can see just darkness beneath you unless there's like some stone pillars and things that they're attached to.
So if I'm flying, I'm okay?
Yeah, you're fine if you're flying.
Okay.
Yep, it's just the webs.
Okay, Molfin's gonna reach out and point at Lolth.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to start casting a spell, and I need Lolth to make an intelligence save. 'Cause
Intelligence?
I'm casting a spell off to the, just to the right of her to make sure that I don't get Ashlyn in the area of effect.
Okay.
Intelligence saves.
Intelligence save. All right. Lolth rolls a 26 to save.
Okay, so she saves, so she's going to take half damage.
Half damage, you got it.
And again, she is not muddled.
Okay.
Oh, but I will take that damage. That is a lot of fives.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay.
it's like a Shadowrun roll there.
20, 32, 37. So 40 total. It takes 20 points of psychic damage.
20 points.
Then after that, bonus action, Molfin is going to cast...
One thing, because you're close enough to see Molfin, you do see that she does take damage, but she doesn't seem to take... Like, she doesn't seem to be as agitated by it as you would have hoped.
Oh, okay. And then last save yeah. Molfin is going to cast bonus action Misty Step. 20. 30, and pop himself over here.
Awesome. Into the webs, yes. Okay. Oh! Thank you for the subscription, Ledhala. We appreciate that. And they are indeed still alive. Alright, that will end Molfin's turn. Bring us to a lair action. Erupting beneath the... right in between the junction where Vix and the air elemental are hovering above. Also near Diana and Lachlan.
All right.
A familiar, like, purplish pink geyser of gas shoots out from underneath the webbing. I need each of you to make Constitution saving throws.
And can we use inspiration on a saving throw? Not inspiration, the bardic inspiration.
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm.
Okay. First, I'm going to use my DM's inspiration on this, just to be safe.
Dolphin is actively looking at Ashlyn across over there, just go.
I'm never blowing on dice for luck again. Also, I would like to use DM's inspiration, please.
Sure, you
Roll
may.
30.
A 30? We'll save.
Oh god, what's my
I
bonus?
don't even think I can bardic inspiration my way out of this. I think I
My
should take
inspiration
it.
because no wait, never mind. I did. Okay. But let me see here. Okay. Advantage bonus. Okay. 11.
That's gonna fail.
Okay, cool.
What did you
Am I
get?
concentrating?
18?
14. here.
14, that's a fail. What did Vix have?
Because I have resilient now, my save is a lot better. I got a 24.
24 is exactly what you needed to save.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
If you failed, you take 71 points of poison damage. If you succeeded, you take half that much, so that would be 35, I believe. As this gas like shoots up like a geyser towards you guys, some of you cough and kind of put your face down into your elbow a little bit, and then
Is it 72?
71.
71.
Hmm.
That's a lot.
And that is the end of the lair action, bringing us to Callista with Riled on deck.
Okay, I did not like that. I'm gonna upcast it. I wasn't gonna cast it this high, but now I'm mad. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a 7th level Moonbeam.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna, in Primordial, I'm calling out to Illustri, since she's the goddess of moonlight.
Oh, nice.
And I'm doing it, like, as loud as I can. I don't know, Loth might understand Primordial. She might understand what's happening here, but she's gonna need to make a con save.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
Well, that's at the start of her turn, though, right? Is that when that?
This is the start of her
Okay.
turn. Yeah.
So as you guys hear this,
Should I pre-roll the damage?
yeah, go ahead, so that way we don't
Okay.
forget.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Hold off on it,
All right. Sure.
because I don't want it to like. I want you to have the advantage
Yeah,
here.
good
I don't
point.
want to know ahead of
Good point.
time and then change what
Sure.
Loth was going to do based off of damage rolled. So
Gotcha. Yeah. So, I
don't wanna meta.
You see that there's like a flicker of moonlight within the storm, of the wind and air elemental, and right on top of her head, gonna aim a moonbeam.
Oh, and Ashlyn, you can see the glow come from above Loth and just kind of bathe her in this bright purplish light.
Ooh, you've done it this time. Now she's pissed.
Yep.
That's your action, so you still have movement.
Yeah.
If you'd like to move.
Did you want Silver to flank? That's what you guys were saying?
I was saying.
I won't be able to get there this turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then I'll flank for you.
Thanks.
That's my turn.
All right. Riled, remembering as he looks down at his boots.
Oh,
And say-
right.
Right. And he clicks his heels together as a bonus action. And his speed is doubled now as he runs across the webs and he jumps into the pocket dimension with Diana over here. Feet first, dives in as his movement, and then looks up, peeks his head out, holds the staff up high, and you see it start to glow with all this energy. And he upcasts Magic Missile, and 6 bolts go flying towards Loth. And impact Loth. So let me do that here because it'll be easier.
Wouldn't it be ironic if he got the killing shot?
Would love that.
Come on, that.
love
Cat
that for
Solus.
It did 19 points of force damage. let me double check and make sure that yeah. She looks like she does not like that very much. And she teeters back, this glow kind of blinding her from the moonlight as all these darts just impact her. And that ends Ryld's turn. Let me mark off that spell really quick. Alright. Ends Ryld's turn. And he's got the Boots of Speed on as well. So he sped up. The difficult terrain is... just so you guys know, the difficult terrain, since another lair action has occurred, is no longer in effect. So the webs are kind of pulled slack once again. Lolth, on her turn, has to roll to see... Well, first of all, she's going to take some damage.
Yeah, con save.
Con save for Lolth.
Yeah.
So
She's probably gonna save.
let's see how she does. Because this is magic, she does have advantage on the roll. Because she's practically a god.
Yeah.
Natural 20 for a 36.
Okay, so she'll take half of it.
Okay.
Pretty good. So far, 36 plus. Which dice? Do my moon dice. $46 points of damage. Halved of radiant damage.
To 23 radiant. Got it. She starts just screaming and lashing out as you can see parts of her flesh kind of burning up, and some of it is like peeling off, like big flakes of dry skin just dissipate off of her and just start turning to ash within this part. She is going to, on her turn, well, she's got to roll to see if she recharges, and she does not recharge her poison blast. All right. So she is going to provoke an opportunity attack from Callista if you would like to take it, because she's going to move herself
I'll
into
take
this
it.
corner. I don't believe Bigby's hand provokes opportunity attacks and is not moving out of Ashland's threat range. It's just moving to the corner. So the only person that can take an attack of opportunity on this movement would be the air elemental.
Okay. Oh, natural 19 plus 8.
That's going to hit.
Oh, yeah. I need d8.
Thinking back, when I took that damage, I need to roll concentration on Bigby's hand. Would I need a 17 or an 18 for half of 35?
17.
Okay. All right.
You rolled a
15
17.
points
I got it.
of magical bludgeoning damage.
How much?
15 magical bludgeoning.
Ooh, 15 magical bludgeoning. As she moves past, you can see that she's stumbling a bit on the webs. She's not moving as graceful as she once did earlier in this encounter. She gets to the corner and kind of whips around, and she just glares across the room. Let's see how you all handle this. She begins casting a spell.
Let me
Shit, counter spell.
At
8th level.
8th level.
Yeah.
8th level counter spell. I'm gonna need you to roll.
All right. All right.
What the heck was she casting?
You need a 19 then.
Yeah. Yeah.
luck.
Okay. All right.
DM's inspiration. You have DM's inspiration.
I'm gonna use DM's inspiration. 19 plus whatever.
19
Plus 5.
19 plus
Plus
5.
5. Yep.
Lolth is going to counterspell your counterspell. But she has to upcast too, so she has to roll. which is
I mean, she's gonna get it.
she's got a plus 10.
Yeah, she's gonna get it.
He has to roll an 8.
She rolled a 15 for a 25.
Yikes.
Range, I
Oh
can't tell.
no.
It wasn't an 8.
Oh, Dolphin doesn't have his.
I'm out of range. It's got a 60-foot range. I'm
That's
out.
that's
Yeah, you're just
exactly why she moved. Counter
Yeah.
spell
Nah, I'm
and
gonna get her.
I think I'm gonna die. I feel like
all of a sudden you
like
see
death.
forming above you is these vast amount of darkened clouds start to appear and start to intertwine and kind of spinning, almost like if a tornado or a hurricane was forming close by. And you see this purplish flash of electricity just start coming, and then all of a sudden these massive rock formations start to fall out of the sky down towards you as she is casting Meteor Swarm. And
Rip.
basically, it's going to be everyone except Ashlyn, because Ashlyn is close enough to Lolth that Lolth is not going to allow this to get that close to her as it falls down. So she's kind of targeting areas, making sure that these 4 will not impact where she's standing. So,
Those of us in the pocket dimension at all.
let me see. I don't know if it will affect you.
Trap door. Can we shut the door? Giant rock just gonna come through the door and crush
It
us.
will go through the door, yes. Unfortunately,
Fudge.
each creature in a 40-foot center, and each point you choose. Yeah, so there's 4 different points that she can choose. At 40-foot radius, I don't think there's any way any of you can avoid this. Except
I took
for...
the dodge
except-
action.
Does that impact this?
No, it just gives them disadvantage, but she's not like doing an attack roll. This is a saving throw.
Dang it.
That would
Gosh darn it.
You.
All
I
right.
was so excited.
I need everyone needs to make dexterity saving throws. Except for Ashlyn, she is safe.
17 for me.
I'm just gonna let y'all know right now that Diana might go down.
oh,
I'm gonna
Just
use my
to
bardic
warn you.
inspiration. Is it 1d12?
1d12. Mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh, you can
no.
do bardic inspiration on these.
Yeah, you can do DM's inspiration. Oh no.
30.
I can't
natural
even-
20.
I can't even pass it. I have a +2, so.
oh no.
I'm 22.
My dice
Nice,
are on my
folks.
side.
A 30.
I am also gonna use my DM's inspiration.
A 30 is enough to save.
Hell yeah.
22, Michael.
A
Do the 7?
22 fails.
Oh, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna waste my inspiration.
Mine's a 17.
I failed. I had a 7.
7. Okay.
After
12.
5.
All
You
right.
know what? I forgot to say I used my dragon dice.
Ah, that's why.
So, first thing that happens is you take bludgeoning damage from the impact.
Ooh.
Everyone is going to take 67 points of bludgeoning damage from the meteors.
3 evasion.
There you go.
33 for me,
Thir-
because I've halved.
Okay.
So that's
Is it halved if you succeed?
it's halved if you succeed.
All right. All right.
Is Diana down? Is Molphin down?
Hold on a second. These words spawn at 4 different points using each creature in 4 different takes sphere says opponent. The creature takes blah, 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 on a failed save or half as much. Yeah, you guys are right, half as much. So that was bludgeoning damage for the first round, and then the fire that follows, because of the tail, all these meteors were on fire. The fire that follows does 78 points of fire damage.
Oh, good.
Okay. Half because of evasion. Okay.
Oh, it's so
Wait, I thought evasion just completely negates yours.
No,
You,
only in
it's CP.
success.
Oh, you
Yeah, he
failed.
failed, yep.
Oh, I thought you
Failed, but
Thank the fucking stars for fire resistance.
Oh.
So 39 for me.
Jeez.
It's the third thing that happens, Michael.
There is a third thing that happens.
Oh god.
Oh.
I knew there was.
The meteors break through the webs.
Oh.
So everyone who is currently standing on webs, which is Silver, Molfin, and Lachlan.
And the falling body of
Yeah.
Vix.
Oh, why? Oh, you're unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And the falling body
That's
of Vix. Well, you don't get to make a dex save. You're just falling.
Yeah.
But Lachlan, Silver, and Molfin all need to make dexterity saving throws to try to grab onto some of these burning webs, as they're just basically a trap door is opened up underneath you guys, and there is no floor.
Okay, so
Riled.
Michael, instead of
Riled and you
instead
are
of-
in the pocket dimension. You're not falling.
I mean, like, is he still standing?
Oh, good question, because he was in it too.
Oh, God.
Thank you for
I'm
bringing
so
that
sorry
up.
for reminding me. I'm so sorry.
I mean-
I'm sorry,
How,
Callisto.
can somebody do me a favor and total that damage? Because if he fails one of these, it might do him in.
It was 70 and
Um,
65.
So
I think he'll
if
be
that
okay.
happens,
Yeah, it's like 135 or 134 was the total, something like that.
Okay, his hit point maximum is 82.
Yeah, so it won't outright kill
It
him.
won't outright kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had to do
very close.
very close. Dexterity save. Oh,
Wait, how?
22?
he would have had to roll a natural 20 to save out of this, and he rolled a 19.
Oh.
So
Guys, I just
Riled
wanna
is
let you all know-
unconscious in the pocket dimension.
I just want to let you guys know that Riled and Diana are both unconscious in the pocket
Oh,
dimension
no.
right now.
Oh no!
You guys hear Diana and Riled let out a scream, and then there's nothing afterwards, as Riled and Diana are both unconscious. And you guys just hear the billowing laughter of Lolth.
Michael, I have a question. You said to make a dexterity saving throw
Yes.
to try and catch on to the like webs.
Yes.
Could I instead actually dive for Vix and try and grab Vix?
Yes.
Aw.
You'll be diving away from webs.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration for this.
Okay, make this, we'll call this just acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Oh, we're definitely going athletics then.
Okay.
Oh, it was 67 plus 78. Chat says,
65.
which is 145, which is more than my hit point maximum. I'm dead.
Oh, unconscious.
No.
It has to be
No, wait,
your-
one more time. Repeat that.
You have-
Oh, it has to be double your hit point.
double
maximum.
your
Okay,
hit point
all right.
maximum. yeah.
I'm just unconscious then. Never mind.
That's a 32 athletics check.
32?
32.
Yeah, you kind of push off last minute some of the falling pieces of meteor, and it's slow motion as all this, like, these chunks of flaming meteor just, like, slowly going by you, Silver, as you're just diving out, like a wide receiver jumping to the end zone with the football, and you grab a hold of your purple kobold friend and just start to bring him in close, cradling
my back
him.
is towards the ground.
Okay.
Just in case that like lesson, like I don't know how far this falls,
Uh-huh.
but I'm hitting the ground first, so hopefully it doesn't hurt Vix.
Fantastic. That is epic. I'm giving you an extra point of DM's inspiration for that.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Molfin, what did you roll?
21.
A what?
21.
21. You're able to grab onto webs. They are burning underneath you as you're grabbing them, and it actually, what it does is it kind of slams you. You slide like over towards this area, and you're kind of like, you slam kind of up against the wall right there as you're just hanging onto the webbing. Lachlan, what did you roll?
Well, so actually, I noticed one thing. I rolled my dexterity save wrong. I thought I had a 17, but it's actually supposed plus 5 of 22. It's actually supposed to be a 28 because I didn't actually add my proficiency bonus on there. So
Oh, okay.
I imagine then.
A 28
I don't think
does
I take-
save.
So I don't think I take any damage from the meteor strike because it's a dex save with
Nice.
evasion.
Dex save with evasion, you would not take any damage from meteor strike. Yes.
Really dodge a meteor.
You dodged out. But you
But
are,
it's a 22 to catch.
yeah,
22 to
you catch the webs, and they kind of swing you over
Okay.
like Molfin, but you can feel like
Yeah.
you, with your massive weight and size, you can feel the webs like slowly giving.
Tearing.
Yeah, yeah. But you can all see over your shoulder. You can see the glimmer of a silver dragonborn starting to plummet down into darkness.
A. Let's do something real quick.
Just vibing.
As a reaction, can I Featherfall on him at least to like slow him down, let him?
You can cast
Buy him some
Featherfall.
time?
Yeah.
Okay, I will use up my reaction here to at least Featherfall to buy him and everyone else some time to figure out what the heck's gonna happen.
What's the range? 60 feet?
60 feet? I think he's 40 from me.
Yep. I was just seeing how
Unless
many
the-
people you could get. Yeah, you could get Vix as well if you'd like to cast it on Vix.
Will do. Will do.
All right. So
Okay.
it literally is slow motion now, Silver, as you now have your kobold friend, and you're just, both of you are just slowly falling.
Yeah, you're wrong.
That ends Lolth's turn. Bring us to Silver.
Do I see any, like... Because this is just like a bottomless pit, right?
You don't see a bottom at all. You just see darkness.
Even with my dark vision
Yeah, even
of 120 feet.
yeah, even with your dark
Nothing?
vision, just dark.
So I know what Slowfall does, because I think, doesn't Vix have that? Someone in our party, I think, had it before.
Yeah, yeah. I think you've had this experience before. Yeah.
I love how JV's
So-
in black and white right now.
So jealous. How do you do that? I want that.
It's an app thing that you have to get. So with my action, I will end my, or bonus action will end my rage, and I will cast Plane Shift on both of us.
Excellent. So you can't.
We're gonna go back to the farm. Hopefully, that's where I'm gonna like try and go to.
Okay. Do you have to roll for plane shift?
I don't think so. It's just I mean, unless Vix is not letting me do that.
He's unconscious. He can't tell you.
Yeah.
He can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
rule. It's just one action, and then you touch willing creatures.
All right.
So
So Silver, with some incantations, and Lachlan looking over your shoulder, seeing that your Featherfall has worked, you watch them go vanish. And Silver and Vix, you wind up in the living room of the farmhouse.
I immediately just touch his chest and put 5 points of lay on hands into him.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Hey.
So Vix, eyes open, and you're sitting on a comfortable couch. Your silver dragonborn friend standing there.
Oh man, it was all a dream. Oh, that's really good. I'm really glad that wasn't real at all.
I just grab him, like hug him. I told you I wasn't gonna lose you again.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
man.
Wait, it was real?
Yes, it was real.
Oh. Oh no.
Vix, take a point of DM's inspiration.
Thanks.
All right, so Silver and Vix,
Michael.
I'm gonna leave you on the map so you guys can see everything, but you're technically not here.
Yeah.
Good turn. Good turn. Excellent.
Tell our story to the world.
Lachlan, that brings us to you with Ashlyn and
All right.
Ashlyn and Diana on deck.
Having just dodged a meteor,
Yeah,
I guess
you're
I'm hanging, I'm
kind of
feeling the
you're
things there.
hanging probably like 20
Yeah.
feet down off of this like little ledge thing that you're
Okay.
beside.
I love some spider climbing. I'm gonna slap onto the rock and I'm gonna climb back. I'm gonna use my movement to climb up onto the rock face if possible.
Yes, you
so
can do
I'm-
that. Yeah, that would probably
Ready.
consume. Well, do you have a
All of my.
you
movement. I
have
think
you
it's
have
probably all of
spider
my-
climbing gloves, right? So climb.
I do have spider climbing.
so
So I climb at normal
it'd
speed,
be your
but
normal
I probably fell a reasonable amount. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, climb back up into shape. Get the oath bow ready. Pull out a quarterstaff size +2 arrow. And
Fire again.
I'm just gonna look at Lolth and fire again here. Here goes nothing. Advantage because she's my sworn enemy.
Advantage. Yep.
This is the oath bow. Oh no. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use my last point of luck to reroll here.
Last point of luck.
Nice.
It's good because that would have missed.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I don't think that hits. It's just a 23.
23.
I think it just misses.
It just hits.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
23
okay.
is the number.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be sneak attack at my sword enemy, and I'm huge.
Sneak
And
attack.
I have to add a +2 to this, so
Bring her down. Bring her down.
58 +2 is 60 damage.
60 points of damage.
Yeah.
How do you want to take Lolth down?
Can I say,
She had 31 left.
Oh my god.
taking advantage of her movement and her gloating as she's like devastated us like this, I want to hit one of her legs and knock her back into the moonbeam.
Oh, yes. You hit her in one of the right legs, and she pulls back instinctively as that painful shot right into one of the joints, and she falls back into this moonbeam, and you watch as this purple energy begins to just blacken her flesh, already more darkened than what she has been before, and she starts to crackle, kind of like Voldemort at the end of Harry Potter, as she just starts to have all these cracks just start to form throughout her body, and pieces just start breaking away, and fire just starts to consume the place left over from the meteor swarm as this whole place is basically in flames. And this terrible, terrible, awful scream is echoing throughout the room. I gave her everything! And all of a sudden, you guys are all feeling this massive breeze start to shoot up through the empty channel below you. It's like this powerful wind. Those of you in the bunker who are unconscious are okay right now because it's kind of going around the little bunker. But this torrent of just this wind is just blowing up through, and you can see she's just like grasping onto things, trying to hold on. You guys, for some reason, it's blowing you around, but it's not like, for some reason, it's not affecting you as much as it is her. You can see that as she's breaking apart and pieces are turning into ash, this torrent of air is just blowing up and taking bits and pieces and blowing it off of her as she's trying to grab onto these ledges and webs. She dangles, she grabs a piece of web, and she's just barely hanging on, screaming, and the final piece of the web kind of lets go. And she goes, "Ah!" And you just see just a massive explosion of purple and pink radiant light as just flakes of ash just start falling down around you all. And the room changes. You start to see bits of the floor again. Stone floor. You begin to see beautiful stained glass, beautiful purple stained glass windows. You see those sculptures again, the large ones with what would be champions sitting on the horses. You see the blood fountain in the middle of the room. You see the Raven Queen's throne at the top. And I'm going to change our music. And you guys are standing in the midst of this room. There is just ash falling down like snow. Dark gray, it falls and rests on your shoulders. Starts to pile up on the different elements of the room.
Can I pick up Molfin and rush to Diana and my dad?
How many seconds was that? How many death saves am I making?
I would like both Ryled and Diana will have to make one death save before anybody arrives to you. So
I will say before they make death saves, because can I cast spells into the pocket dimension from where I'm standing, or is it like in the way of spell? Does it block spell casting?
Nat 20.
Nice.
you succeed and you come back to consciousness with 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
Damn!
She's got it covered.
She's got herself covered!
She's got it.
Plan.
Rick said, excuse me, I just died. Let me revive myself real quick.
Ryled
Eric moment.
Ryled does take a failure with a 9.
Honey.
But you guys do reach the pocket dimension in time.
When I wake up, can I just like smack my hand over to Ryled and give him a cure wounds?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me and Molfin get there and they're fine.
Got the flask. Chuck the flask.
I feel like you get there just in time enough to watch Diana's eyes snap open and she's just like, Ryled.
How many hit
I need
points?
to roll for that.
Yeah, how many hit points do you What did
great
Matthew
question.
Matthew, you said something what Molfin was doing? What was
Basically, Molfin had a plan where he was going to heal Diana. And as he arrives at Callisto notices Molfin's gone into his robe and he's got the flask that holds the Dawn Titan in it. In his hand.
Actually, you don't. When you bring your chest back and open it up, it's empty.
It wasn't in my chest. That was on me.
Was it on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was Molfin's contingency spell. If he fell, cast Reduce on the flask, on the stopper to release the Titan.
So you had to have it on you.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why Molf was going to throw it, because if he cast a spell to heal Diana, he would have fallen unconscious. And the flask needed to be 30 feet away,
Okay.
or else the Dawn Titan would have come out.
You have your flask. Forget all that other stuff I said.
Healed for 11 points of healing.
11 points of healing?
Yes. How many hit points do I have?
1.
1.
1? Okay.
Yes.
Lachlan just sitting on the rock
for
holding the
silver.
oath bow, just holding it like...
And then look around for Silver and Vix, because Ashlyn doesn't know where they went.
Okay.
I need to drop. So the floor is normal, right?
Floor's normal. Yeah, you guys are
Okay,
back.
I will drop my form. I will go back to Callista form.
I'm gonna start knocking on the floorboards.
Wait, let me. I'll take you guys back to where you are on roll 20,
Oh, yeah.
so that way you guys can see where you remain. I'm gonna clean this up though, because like a lot of this isn't.
I am very large.
Yeah, you are very large. I'm gonna.
I am not there.
Okay.
Callista's not healing though, right?
Not at the moment.
Diana is just like, Callista,
I'm gonna
come closer.
get
Yeah,
rid of
yeah,
all
yeah.
these threats
Hang
on here.
Hang on.
Everybody okay? Is everybody... Where are...
Little bit. I might stub my toe and die again. I don't know.
We all have all our limbs? Yeah. Well, the Gramps, but...
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Okay.
No, that's a 6th level. I lied. That's all I got.
Everyone is here except for Silver and Vix.
Yeah, where are they?
Yeah.
Molfin's going to cast
Yeah.
Ascending
Okay.
and try to reach out to... So I would have seen... Would I have seen Vix pass out where I was basically trying to save myself on the webbing, or no?
You probably would have seen that they were falling and then just vanished.
Okay.
You heard, you probably heard Lachlan's incantations for Featherfall.
Oh no, I'm doing the wrong
Reach
dice.
out to Silver.
Okay.
Oh, use my last spell slot and cast Sending.
Yeah, Silver's great at sending.
She's fallen. Lachlan slayed her. The floor's back, but you vanished. Where are you?
Takes me a second because I gotta think of who this is, and then I figure out who the voice is.
Oh no!
We are back at the living room at the house.
New
We're
phone
fine.
this.
Wolf's gonna turn and look at Callista. They're in our living room.
That sounds nice.
Can we get there right now? I would love to leave here.
Everyone gets 33 healing.
Oh,
33.
Nice.
Oh,
Before you do that, don't you want to?
Oh
come
yeah, I'll wait till
closer?
you do your thing so I can also get.
Okay, Diana is like laying on the ground very dramatically, and she's just like, Callista, come closer.
I just hug you. I just hug you.
Because I am dying. I am
Yeah.
dying, and I need you to come closer because I'm
Yeah,
too weak to speak.
yeah.
Anyways, and then I'm just like, boop, like greater restoration her. So hopefully,
Meanwhile,
that
you're
removes
dying.
Restoration
curse.
does the trick. It removes the poison
like-
condition from
Thank you.
from
Did
Callista.
I say 31 or 33?
33.
33.
So
Yeah, why did I open up Microsoft Word? I was trying to go back into Google Chrome. What the heck?
Okay,
the
so
last
yeah,
second
play
part of
with
my
something.
message, I will also say, can you check on my dragon friend?
Oh yeah.
If he's, I don't know if he's there or not, but you know.
Oh yeah, the other entity's still here.
yeah, Lachlan, as
33.
you're looking around and you're still enormous, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you big.
5'10".
There you go. That's more Lachlan size.
Nice.
You guys do see that Orcus is no longer present. Neither is that lich that was strapped on here. They are both missing. But the silver dragon is laying down there at the base where he was released. And also, you see Moby lying beside the other one, freed on the ground.
How's Raven Queen
Just-
looking?
Alive?
She is on kind of like hands and knees, but has crawled from that side and is in front of her throne.
Run up to her and press the dagger to her neck and be like, Callista, what do you want me to do with her? I don't really know at this point.
So Ashlyn, you run up and grab the Raven Queen.
Well, I'm gonna kind of run up and with that weird dagger, kind of just like menacingly try to, well, almost jab at her, like just like threatening her.
Okay, the minute you grab her, a sensation comes over you. You are actually like, you feel like you're in a different place. It's very bright. You can almost see this like bright white, almost radiant light there. And you can see the Raven Queen's face just right in front of you. But it's strange. Like, it's almost like it starts to crack open. And then protruding out from where this mask of the Raven Queen's face, like coming out of it, you see the most beautiful looking elf
You scared me.
that you've ever seen in your entire life. She's got this elegant crown placed upon her head. It seems to come down inlaid with these beautiful, most precious gemstones. And you can see just tears running down her face. And she just tilts her head towards you. Just looks. And you just like, your whole body just goes numb for a second. You just get a feeling, this sensation of hurt, of loss, of regret, pain, suffering. How could an entity this beautiful have all these terrible emotions?
see this, or do I just see it?
You're the only one that sees it. They see you walking up, having a knife to the Raven Queen's throat as you're like grabbing her head.
Molfin's ignoring that and going over to check on the dragon.
Okay. Molfin heads over to the dragon. The dragon is semi-conscious. It starts to kind of like roll over towards you and look your way as you approach, Molfin.
Okay. My friend Silva wanted me to check on you. Do you live?
In Draconic, the dragon speaks. Do you understand Draconic, Molfin? I believe you do. No? You hear a bunch of Draconic talking. You don't? Those of you...
Oh, that was a fascinating conversation.
Those of you that can understand Draconic, you can tell that it's a weakened voice, but you can hear that the dragon says, "You've done it. I am free. After all these years.
Oh.
Where is my friend? I must see him. My champion." Molfin has no idea what
Dragon in our living room.
Cut to us outside playing with the dragon
It's
puppies.
so nice.
How many more people are we gonna
First
adopt?
feature comment.
Yeah, I do. I'll
You would
go
let him
over.
Speak it, right?
Yeah. Also, Ashlyn.
Yeah.
I think
Speaks
Chris is a
everything.
little bit torn right now because first she gets told that Vix and Silver are in her living room. Then she watches Molfin go over to the dragon and start talking. She sees Ashlyn run over at the same time and threaten the Raven Queen, and she's like, one at a time. I will deal with the Ashlyn. You're doing good. Keep her away from everybody.
Ashlyn,
gonna go
Ashlyn, you can't hear her.
Oh shit. I'll double check what's going on with the dragon because I see Molfin not understanding what's going on.
I'll ask the Raven Queen, why? Why did you take him from us in the first place?
The small one.
Yes.
Yes.
The small one was bold and bright and energetic. The small one had a great spirit about him. The small one was willing. The small one was actually also a key to getting you all here. Because without him, your direction would have been lost. And this would have never happened. Because of you, Loth's schemes have faltered for now.
Concerned about like personal matters, like whether Callista wins your throne or whether I should behead you. You know, stuff that more concerns me right now. I'm gonna be a little selfish here for a second and say that you put me and my friends through a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, many years.
But look how much you've grown.
Yeah.
You love them, right?
More than they know.
And that's all that matters. That's all this was ever about.
I'll give the slightest nod of assent and put down the dagger.
As the dagger is put down, Ashlyn, you kind of come into, like, the realm kind of disappears that you were in, and you just standing there staring at this white face with darkened hair in the palm of your hand. And it just stares back at you. Black, feathery wings just kind of dangling to the side. And now you can hear the rest of your group behind you. You can hear the draconic voice of the dragon and Callista walking over to help Molfen understand.
I have a question. Is it just like a plain white face, like Slenderman face? Like there's no eyes or lips or anything?
It kind of looks like the token. Let me see if I can,
Oh god, that would creep
Okay.
me out. Yeah, okay,
That
well,
would be so creepy.
Ooh.
what?
Terrifying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's quite interesting in this form.
That is terrifying. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
But she's
sorry.
kind of just looking kind of right at Ashlyn as Ashlyn's like holding. Well, now the dagger is just laying at Ashlyn's feet.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. Huh. I'll just kind of stand there. Yeah.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Trying to help Molfen figure out what this thing's saying.
Okay. Yeah, you got the grasp that
medicine
he
check.
was asking to see his champion where the silver dragonborn had gone.
Fled.
Yeah, I'll translate. He's safe in our domain.
I like how you translated to something different than what Molfen said. That was great. I love it. Take a point of DM's inspiration, Callista.
Yep.
He just kind of responds, "That's good." And he kind of just scans the room and is looking at all of you. Looks up at the massive gnome that's standing in the room. Looks around, and the Raven Queen kind of turns her head towards the dragon, Ashlyn. And you see
I look at the Raven Queen.
yeah, you see the dragon kind of look towards the Raven Queen and then just give like a slight nod. And then looks back to you, Callista, and he says, "Where does my champion reside?"
Can you give us like 10, 15 minutes and I'll take you to him?
Yes.
Please wait. We have a long list of people that need appointments with us, and this is just, you're much farther down the list, no
15
offense.
slot, yeah.
This is like a doctor's office, all right? You're gonna be in the waiting room for a
In front
while.
of us. Like, we have to like delegate.
Fill out this form.
The silver dragon looks at his watch and says,
Yeah.
I
15, 20 minutes.
I feel like I have the time.
Perfect.
And he just
Oh.
kind of rests down and is just looking at all of you, kind of marveling at each of you in this moment.
If nobody else was doing anything, Diana was gonna do medicine checks on the two incapacitated people that recently came to consciousness. Besides Riled, actually, so that would be the third. But I was gonna do like a check on Moby and like the dragon maybe as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 25 on that.
Okay. The dragon seems that the dragon is as you're checking the wounds are regenerating. The dragon is self-healing. It's going to be fine.
Prognosis.
Yep.
Prognosis good.
And you go up to Moby, and as you kind of turn him over, Moby looks up at you, and he's awake.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Diana.
Hey, long time no see. How are your vitals, bud?
I've been better. It's really good to see you.
You too. It's been quite a while.
Is everybody okay?
It's great. A lot has happened. Some people, I got my soul back. Other people, lost theirs in a contract. It's been a lot. It's been a ride. We have 2 new members. They're really cool. Love them. They're
Not here
great.
right now.
Lachlan and Moby. You're Moby. Lachlan and Molfin are still here.
I waved down at him.
great.
Hi there, Moby.
Oh,
not tall.
Lachlan's huge.
We've been feeding him broccoli.
Stop eating. What do you?
Stop eating.
He eats his greens. I don't know what you want.
Just kind of reminds me of home. Home cooked meals
Yeah.
and
Ashland's here.
that food. So,
Should come home.
how about Callister?
Lister. She is
Yeah, I'm
she's-
gonna walk over.
Yeah.
Raven Queen be damned. She can fucking wait. I'm gonna walk over to Moby.
Right?
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you were present for that. Me and her are a thing now. Also, Ashlyn, my best friend, she has joined us. You've met her. Yes. That's the 411, the update.
Yeah.
Ashlyn almost got married. Just
Oh.
filling you in on the family tea while you were away.
Well, congratulations, everybody. I mean, that's
You can get married. So,
that's
Let me
still
fill you in on one more thing, and I
So-
punch him in the face.
No!
I'm
Poor-
healing here.
Callister. Well, you know what? I probably did deserve that.
Probably.
Alright. Yeah. Oh,
Where the hell have you been?
well,
Sorry, I'll give him a little healing word on the nose.
I've been
I'm gonna punch him again if she heals him.
I've been trying to help. And really, I've been trying to reach out to you all for quite some time. It's just been difficult.
It's a mood.
It's been difficult for you.
Uh,
It's been difficult for you.
Well, you know,
Do you
when
know what
you
your-
have two
What Molten did?
when you have 2 massive undead armies coming at your castle from both sides, led by demon lords and liches who want to become gods, it does get pretty difficult, but
Perhaps it best we not compare struggles and we accept each other's what's a little poke for you is a big wound to someone else. So
I-
Or like the
look at-
damnation of mine and Molfin's souls for your sake? And you've just been gone?
I had no idea about the damnation of
No, you
your
don't
souls.
have any idea because you weren't here.
Right.
What? I leave.
Look, Callister, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I was just trying to help.
Intention does not equal impact, Moby. You didn't intend to hurt people. You broke every one of us in a small way or a big way. For her? You turned your back on us for her? How dare you? How dare you? We tried so hard to find you and bring you back, and you still turned your back on us when we were trying to help. Instead of talking, explaining yourself, you leave with no word? A simple letter? Take a look of yourself in the mirror, Moby.
I tried that.
I
I tried that before I left. I didn't know what I was turning into. I didn't know what I was being called to do. I didn't know it was going to cause all this pain for you, Callister. This pain for all of you.
I'm gonna look back at the Raven Queen. Did you know? Did you know?
To the Raven Queen?
To the Raven Queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that moment, the room is bathed in bright light, and all of you witness this sensation. And your body all over starts to tingle. And that version of the Raven Queen that you see up there standing next to Ashlyn, it's almost as if like this dark, hideous, white-faced masked form just kind of peels away and falls down to the floor in just like a heap of just, like as if a cloak was just taken off and just fell to the floor. And before you guys see an image that looks like this. And I'm going to show it to you in Roll20. And I will put the map back on so our friends at Twitchland can see. Hopefully that is coming up there for everybody. This...
She is hot.
That dress has got to be pretty
Diana
expensive.
was ruined in the first
No,
episode.
listen.
I can fix her.
No, listen.
This is like, okay, you have my
Exactly.
attention.
And she kind of rubs like her hand like down Ashlyn's face, down to like her chin like this, and just it kind of comes off just a little bit as she's like elegantly walking down a few of these steps. As this whole room is just bathed in this very bright golden light. You can see kind of like within the image, these like little glowing sparkles, almost like as if like little fireflies or something were in the room. The only thing that she's missing in this image is a very nice, elegant crown that she wears upon her head. It's more kind of like, what do you call it? It might be a crown, but it kind of goes on the forehead, more like what does it?
Circlet.
It's like
Circlet.
more like a bejeweled circlet that seems to go into kind of like a crown esque looking thing. Looks very elegant, expensive, and she walks down closer to all of you surrounding my Moby. And she says to you, "He was my chosen. He was called to help me. And his purpose," and looks straight at you, Callista, "was to bring you. You see, a very long time ago, I fell in love with someone I could not have. It drove me absolutely crazy. The torment drove me out of control. All I wanted was to see this love realized, to be able to live in this moment. But it would not be. But I let the ego and the desire grip at my heart. And I let others try to help me achieve this. But the greediness of their hearts turned against me. And in the corruption, I fell a victim to my own chaotic thoughts. Years and years and years of searching. In the midst of memories, in the midst of my chaos, I thought there might be one way. One way out of this. see you. Half-elven, drow. One of both Corellin and Lolth. Serving. She looks down at your necklace. The goddess. Lolth's daughter who danced away from her light to choose a new path. One such as you could end my suffering. One such as you could bring peace to my soul forever. But only if you took my place.
You wanted me to kill you.
Yes. Because I cannot live one more day knowing this hole in my heart. But I see all of you together. I see the love that you all have for one another. And in all honesty, it would upset the balance for me to take any of that away from any of you. I sense your feelings. I sense your heart for one another. Why should I deny you what I have been denied for countless, countless years?
If you
He's
ask
gonna glance
me,
over at her.
what was that?
No.
Molfin's gonna look over at her from her. Molfin didn't walk over by Moby. Molfin is still standing over near the dragon, even though he doesn't understand him. Gonna look, try to poke his head around. You've already taken that. Two of us are now bound to serve someone in the lower hells as a result of your actions. Your schemes.
Yeah, well
You've-
played. If this was like 6 months ago, I would have took your throne. I wanted it.
She looks at
I don't want it anymore.
She looks at you, Molfin, and then looks at you, Callista, looks back at Molfin and says, "You have been deceived. Your contract no longer exists."
Pardon? Who voided it?
It burnt up when the Spider Queen was ejected out. It was her plan all along. She knew that you would have to have more power. She knew that you'd have to have the strength to come for me. Her plan was apparent all along. She was going to have you kill me, and then she was going to kill all of you. Because she knew the process of you overtaking the throne, Callista, would weaken you, and she could easily kill you and take you out of the equation. But instead, you stopped the ritual. You stopped her plan from ever happening. she would have had you kill me. And she would have killed you and all of your friends. And now she would be, and she points to kind of like her throne bathed in this bright light. She would have taken it. And it would have been hers. She's desired it for so long. Now you see why I needed all of you. Now you see why I chose Moby. I knew you would come for him at the right time.
You had no right. You had no right. Yes, we became closer because of it, and we have stronger bonds, but it's not because you or Lolth allowed this to happen. We did that in spite of both of you. You didn't forge these bonds for us. We did it on our own strength.
She doesn't respond to that. She just smiles.
Insight check the Raven Queen.
Sure. You can make an insight check.
I don't. Okay, listen.
Insight check the Raven Queen.
I don't know why I feel pulled to do it, but something about her is standing out to Diana, and she just don't like it.
I mean,
She don't
technically,
like
she
it.
sent us to you guys too, right? That was.
Yeah, she did.
She did. Mhm.
They were like
Alrighty.
literally, everyone's been orchestrating.
You turned coward and ran.
For typical Diana insight checks, that's really not that great. That's a 19.
19 up. I mean, it's really hard to find out if this mystical, beautiful elf, like, you believe this elf could sweet talk anybody into doing anything, probably, but
What I don't like.
But-
Just because she's beautiful, we're gonna let her get
but-
away with traumatizing
but it's not just beauty. It's just like this just feeling.
helps.
Like it's
But the beauty helps,
it's-
right?
it's
Pretty
like it's like
privileged,
beauty and charisma combined. Like it's just this, and it's just this overwhelming sensation of you feel like she's telling the truth.
Guys,
Can
it just
I
still
ask-
disturbs me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Can I ask, when you say the contract is void, whose contract and to what extent? What does that mean? And I kind of just like look at my father like,
Basically, she says that she looks at you guys and says, way back in Nightstone,
which time?
The first time.
she looks at the gnomes and says, way back in Nightstone, the gnomes were curious. They entered into a doorway with gibberish upon its door. The gibberish meant nothing. Lolth manipulated them and turned it into something that was not there. There was never a curse. There was never a contract.
What?
There was never an Asmodeus.
Oh.
Illusions all along.
Who did I walk up to during a divine connection then and threaten to his face? Because I did that at a certain point. I don't know if I told you guys that. I did threaten Asmodeus one time. Who did I?
Did you
Who was
threaten the
that?
real Asmodeus or the
That's it.
fake Asmodeus?
This elven queen looks at you and smiles and says, it's a good thing it wasn't Asmodeus, right?
No, when it does make sense. You would think that you would think that something worse would have happened to me after that. But yeah.
The woman in Nightstone was in on it then.
I can hear.
So
Hang on a second here.
she looks straight at you, and the elven queen's like, that woman had no idea what was going on.
Jesus Christ.
We destroyed her house for no reason.
She was just
Oh, no, we
trying
did.
an honest effort to protect her family in the way that she knew how,
Oh,
based upon.
On
Are we the baddies?
Are we the bad guys? Just now figuring that out, Lachlan.
oh god.
Wolfen's going to hold up his hand, his left hand. Are we going to have a problem?
Diana, but also gestures and is like, this man is missing limbs.
Help
No,
him with
I
it.
have limbs.
She shakes her head. Yes. To you, Diana. Yes, of course he's missing limbs. She looks at you, Muffin, and is like, and by the way, you better find your other appendage. It's lost in a few of the 10 towns. And it keeps wreaking havoc
Great
on people's
idea.
households.
Oh,
my God.
gonna write that in my campaign. Good idea, Michael.
That's actually a really good
I
idea.
gotta write that
That's a
down
great
somewhere.
campaign idea.
I'm sure it's fine. It's a small anime.
I mean,
appendage.
it's a hand. What's it gonna do?
It needs its
So
nails.
much
It
now,
needs its
so
nails trimmed desperately.
Aw. Muffin.
Gonna wreak havoc upon everyone. That's what it's gonna do.
She looks at the hand and everything. And is like, I despise those things, but Loth deemed them necessary to defeat me. Therefore, she helped to lead you to them.
So every evil, terrible thing that has happened to us so far is all caused by the one that is not here to defend herself. Just pointing that out.
How do you think that hand happened to be in the basement of your temple?
Variety of factors, including one very asshole cleric.
Mm.
Simple, the Church of Ilmate is corrupt.
Yeah, there was a whole cult.
She kind of smiles at you and says, one that was manipulated by the Lady of Spiders herself.
I mean, no matter what deity manipulated Dorn, it was manipulation regardless. Corruption still exists, as Molten said. Something that must be rooted out. I don't know.
She kind of looks at the room, and you can see that this brilliant light that's kind of coming from her is starting to slowly dissipate from her. And she notices it, looks around, and then looks at all of you. It's like, my time is almost up.
What does that mean?
Die?
The effects of the faltered ritual have allowed me to have this moment. But in just a short time, my disillusioned, corrupted emotions will once again take hold. I will be lost within my own heartbreak once again.
Oh.
Can
Can we help with that? Love
we send you
thing?
therapy?
Yeah. Okay,
she
well.
she smiles and it's like,
Me and Ashlyn are great at that.
of course,
Yeah.
any of you are absolutely welcome to stay.
Well,
With the crazy you? No.
couple of centuries from now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Healing is a long process.
but I'm sure many of you would like to enjoy the time you have left.
Yes.
Before this ends and before you go, I want you to see something. She starts walking over to one of like the big stained glass windows on the side. And she holds out her hand, and you can see that this large stained glass window transforms. It starts to show a different image. And I'm going to show what that looks like to you guys in Roll20. And you guys should see an image pop up on your Roll20.
Uh-huh.
And you can see just beautiful forests of tall trees, glistening in a bright sunlit landscape. You can see mountains that stretch out, reaching as high onto the, even disappearing into clouds. You can see them covered with the whitest of pure snow. There's beautiful cities like built upon different varying mountaintops. Glistening, glimmering waterfalls dissipating out of the snow melt within the mountains, forming these beautiful, crystal clear rivers and streams that flow throughout the forests. And she stands there and just kind of marvels and looks out at it. Isn't it beautiful?
Is that where you're from?
From?
When you spend 4 years with a party member?
That's
Yep.
We almost made it there. Almost. Then you see movement on one of those castle, I guess, balconies. You see something moving around, and you can kind of squint and get a closer look. And you see this strapping fellow.
Hello, sir.
And when you notice that she is looking right at this individual, she's just staring, silent.
I don't agree with the methods you took to get us here. And a part of me will probably never forgive you for what you've done. But I am sorry I can't bring you the peace you wanted.
She kind of smiles and doesn't look at you. She's just looking out this window. And while she's smiling, she's crying. But then looks back at you, then back to Diana, and back to you again, and says, I completely understand.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Try and hold on to your throne for a few more centuries before you need us again.
I'll do my best.
We're gonna leave now?
She's gonna turn crazy in a few minutes. Do we want to still be here?
I mean, no. I just, like, if I'm allowed to ask, how come you couldn't be with him? You know.
Give me the tea.
I want all the deets. It's like, give me the deets.
Spill the hot goss, girl, you know?
She looks at you and says, I was a mere elf. He is a deity. I needed to become a deity. And I didn't quite make it.
You are a queen deity now. What did...
No, I was just the queen. A lot of people loved me. A lot of people put their faith in me. A lot of people gave up everything so that I could succeed. But it just wasn't to be. And this is who I am. And this is where I shall stay.
Hope you find the healing that you deserve.
She rests a hand on your shoulder and smiles at you, Diana. Your God has made you strong. Keep it up.
Oh, thank you. Okay, bye.
Diana quickly runs
What'd you
away
say to
before
them?
she like starts to like go nuts.
I appreciate
Moby.
it. Bye. Yeah, Moby.
Moby, are you coming with us or are you staying?
He looks at the Raven Queen, this elven queen, and she looks back and the choice is yours, small one. You're free to go. You chose to come here. You can return with them if you'd like. And he kind of looks at all of you, and you can see like the good talking to he got from Callista is really like weighed in on him, and
Yeah,
he's
Callista's not
Marcus.
very like cold shoulder, full on.
Yeah.
Like mom is angry at you. How dare?
yeah, you can tell he's on edge, like he doesn't know what to say to this. He's like, he looks at all of you, and he last casts his gaze on Molfen, and he holds that gaze for just a few moments. I mean, I don't want to cause anybody any more pain.
Everything has been your choice, Moby. It's your free will. It's your life. So take control. She's still not looking at him.
Okay, he walks over to Molfen.
Molfen turns and walks away. And you can see that left hand just clenched down by his side is just white knuckled.
As you're walking away, you hear him shout from behind you. He says, Gramps, I've really missed you. There's a reason I sent you that letter first. I knew I could depend on you to help Lachlan and I. You were always the dependable one. You've always stayed true to everybody.
Molfen will turn back to face him. You walked away from everyone. Not a word. Not a goodbye, nothing. But a letter. The things... Learning what we have from this soon-to-be insane quasi-deity doesn't change what has happened. As Callista said, the choice is yours. Your family is waiting for you at home, should you choose to return to them. But as you turned your back on your own, you need to decide what to do on your own. If you want dependable, stable, Molfen will gesture at Lachlan. You will no longer find that here. I am not the same person I was when you left. And then I'll turn his back again and start walking away.
Moby just looks at giant Lachlan. Locke? What about you?
Kind of lean in and I whisper, I left for a while too.
When you and the cousin that was always the bad cousin get back together on Thanksgiving, you're like, hey.
Lachlan, take a point of DM's inspiration. He kind of looks at you and smiles, and kind of takes like your massive forearm and he kind of like pats it a couple times. What do you think I should do?
I think Molfin, it's true that he's not the same, but in other ways he is the same. And I may need your help. Maybe now, maybe later. But I think he's still Molfin, deep down inside.
I think so too. He's a lot crankier than he used to be.
Well, if we're wrong, we're gonna get turned into jelly, so just remember.
He can do that?
Yeah.
He needs to stop reading all those books.
Look.
Moby kind of turns and looks towards the Raven Queen, the elven woman who's this bright light is dissipating now a little bit more rapidly as it's coming closer to her. Then looks back at you, Locke, and is like... Then back up at her. If I choose to stay, I'll still be able to help out when I need to, right? She kind of looks towards... Of course. It was through you that all this was able to happen anyway. Moby kind of looks up at you, Lachlan, and smiles. I think I can still keep an eye on all of you from here. Besides, he looks over where, like, Orcus and this Lich King were strapped up to these things. I might be needed here anyway.
There's work to do. Anyway, I think Gramps is stronger than the artifacts that he's wielding.
I hope so. Just keep an eye on him, right?
I will.
How come you're so big anyway?
Long story.
Right.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
And the spinach.
Oh, you ate spinach?
Just delicious.
Whatever happened to Brock?
Why are we talking about broccoli? You gotta bring up broccoli.
He died.
Did he really?
I don't think
He died
I think he left with Lachlan
left.
to go.
Yeah, he's out.
He left with
He
Lachlan.
and Brantley were in the middle of dealing with this whole Xanathar thing, and Lachlan poofs.
Oh yeah.
He may be in dire danger right now.
Yeah.
And-
Who's the one that got that died up in Pyreshire?
Was it not Kentucky? What was his name?
No, we sent one of the
Georgia.
things.
Tennessee.
What's the one that
Not
could
much.
turn into a
I
rat?
mean, I know-
think he
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Riser.
Riser died, right?
Yeah.
Riser died?
Yeah.
But anyway,
Who's that?
But anyway,
Obi, be strong.
he kind of smiles at you and says, "Will do." And at that point, do any of you have anything else, last words to say to this elven queen, as it seems like she is almost out of time?
Um,
And as this
I'll call you.
as this brilliant light fades, you can see her form kind of just falls away into these, they look like blackened just pieces starting to fall away from her as this dissipates, and she just turns into a massive flock of ravens. And you can hear the caws as these ravens just surround all of you. And as the ravens dissipate, you're standing on the front lawn of the Dumpster Fire Ranch. Going back to the Dumpster Fire Ranch, we zoom in on a scene. Vix, just awakened on the couch, or the living room, with Silver there present. They share a quick embrace, and take it away, my friends.
Silver, we have to get back. They could be dying.
But I can't get us back.
I don't have anything to get us back either, but I have one idea.
Sure.
So a couple nights ago, I cast a wish spell,
I know.
and
You told me. I was in
I
the
didn't
room
tell
with
you
you.
what that did, though.
What did it do?
Remember Molfin's secret chest?
Yes.
I stole all of the items out of the secret chest.
Oh.
And one of the items was this magical deck.
Oh, no.
This magical deck might give us the ability to teleport to them so we can get back and help.
Well, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, let's both just draw one card.
Okay. I'll take the bottom. You take the top.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Oh
Reach
no!
to my
No.
pocket dimension.
Oh,
I
no.
hate you.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna pull
no.
the top card, and he's gonna
I
pull
got
the bottom card.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to pull too many of these because it could be very dangerous.
Okay, I want somebody to please go back and clip Matthew's face when you send
know,
it. Because his face was priceless in that moment.
We had to break the news once it slipped earlier. So,
I apologize for letting it slip early, guys.
it's okay.
I thought he had that flask in there.
I had the flash.
Yeah,
so-
it's okay. It's all right.
But then I totally forgot about his contingency. Okay, so deck of many.
We have to make it fun. It's the end.
Come on, we have to have our version of Search of
End
Grog,
the
right?
campaign right now.
Wait, but like, how are you gonna get a deck and not pull it for the whole campaign?
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
I mean,
me and Derek. You
to be
left us
fair,
alone. It's
Kristy, you should have realized as soon as me and Vix was alone and we had the deck, it was going to happen.
Cannot believe
And it's the
that
only
you
magic
stole
item
We
that
feel like
has
there
it.
is a small
everything.
percentage that you end the campaign like right here, right now, right? Like
Well, for
you end
us.
the
for
world.
us.
For us.
It's not ending the world.
No.
Avatar death. That could be a good one.
Well, yeah, but that only goes after the person that pulled that card. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, it's full on. Like it
So
is literally that.
So when do you
Yeah.
like how do you roll for this? I'm not seeing anything like if you had to roll. How many cards are there?
How much crazy stuff was in Molfin's chest?
I think you just use a real deck, right?
Roll 20.
I can't hear you.
Playing cards 54.
I had the Mythal, the thing we took from Yinagu.
Oh no.
Oh no! They have the mythal.
Okay, 75% of these decks only have 13 cards. The rest have 22. I don't think we ever determined how many cards were in the deck.
You said it was the full 22.
Oh, full 22.
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
full. Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so is it possible? So there's 22 in
You can
here.
roll.
Can you roll a d22 and roll 20?
You can.
Can you?
I don't know about in roll 20, maybe.
I think if you just slash roll 1d22, it should do it. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know what you want to get on it. Oh, I don't think that's possible. I don't think there's only one card in the deck, right?
Come on, Derek.
I don't think that's
They think-
possible.
Grab the same
Well,
card.
They did.
Yeah, but since
They're like
we're pulling
fighting
at
over the
time-
same card.
Since it's the same, like, I'll re-roll, but because technically, if we weren't pulling at the same time, we could because some of the cards go back in.
Oh.
Oh boy.
15.
Oh, what's this gonna mean?
15. So
So 20
there's
and 15.
22. Okay,
I see this.
so
Oh no.
Vix, you pull a card out of this deck.
Yes.
Very nicely carved, like cards made out of ivory. This stuff looks like these are very fancy looking. Don't know how long this thing has been in existence. You pull out a 2 of spades, which is balance. The balance card is what you see, as it looks like a oh gosh, what is one of those things that teeter back and forth?
Scale.
Yeah, just doesn't it have like a fancier name than just scale? Like isn't there like a fancy name for like the fancy?
Like the Libra or something.
Yeah, I thought there was something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it's just a balance, and what it does, your mind suffers a wrenching alteration, causing your alignment to change.
Oh my Lord God.
Are you lawful?
Nope.
Are you good?
Nope.
Are you true neutral?
Nope.
What are you?
I'm chaotic neutral.
You're chaotic neutral.
Oh no.
So, I believe you are now. I don't know how that
True
works.
neutral? That would be true neutral then.
Lawful neutral?
Yeah, I was gonna say lawful
lawful
neutral
neutral?
if that's an alignment you can
Alright.
be.
If it flips, yeah. Then
Yeah, so basically lawful and chaotic kind of flip back and forth. Good and evil flip back and forth.
All right.
It says if you are true neutral or unaligned, the card has no effect on you.
Yeah, I was chaotic neutral, so I guess I'm lawful neutral.
You're lawful neutral alignment now.
He's the rules guy now.
You're the rules guy now. No. 15. Let me see.
Glad I didn't get that. I'd be neutral evil.
Oh boy.
Mine didn't do anything. What did
Oh
yours
no!
do?
He
Oh,
said, "Oh
no.
boy."
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh, no.
Silver
Oh,
turns
yeah.
his card over.
Uh-huh.
Silver, you pulled the idiot card.
Oh great.
I need you to roll a 1d4.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Of course, a 4.
4. Permanently reduce your intelligence by 5.
Uh-huh.
What's this intelligence?
It says
now?
you can draw 1 additional card beyond your declared draws. So, if you decide,
Oh my
if you
God.
decide out of your
I mean,
weakened
it's
mind
super
that
now,
you want to
right?
grab another card, you are
Yeah.
free to do so.
1d22.
1d22.
I accidentally pulled out 2 of the bottom cards. Is what
Oh my-
happens.
Silver, why?
3. 3 is the moon card. Roll a d3.
He got it! He got it!
What?
Let's go!
This is
Oh my God.
insane.
Is this the wish one?
Roll a d3.
2.
Wow.
You can cast the wish spell 2 times.
Oh my.
You got it! We can teleport back!
I can't believe it worked.
But what is your intelligence right now, Silver?
It's permanent, right?
It's permanent.
Yeah.
I've got a 3.
Is that like a cat?
I think a giant eagle is more intelligent than you right
Oh, wait,
now.
no. A giant eagle, I think, is 6. So.
Oh no.
Treat like legit like a dog.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit smarter than
He's
the
like
dog.
just a little bit smarter than a beast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A mastiff. A mastiff has intelligence 3.
Oh.
It just reminds me of the end of Shaun of the Dead, where the guy's in the shack and.
Okay. So since we got a way back, I will. Vix.
Yeah.
I think we can get back. Do you
Okay.
want to go?
Do it.
Okay. I grab his hand and I say, I wish we were back with our friends.
That's not specific at all, but okay.
Yeah, I'm that smart. I don't know how this works.
Okay. Excellent.
We're gonna end up with Raz.
Okay. I'm gonna hold right here.
He said friends plural, by the way.
I did say
plural.
friends,
He said
plural.
friends.
By the way.
So it has to be a group of friends.
Friends was
We got a
plural.
beautiful message in Twitch, by the way.
Yeah, that was very, very sweet.
Yes. Thank you. Like, that is beyond humbling. You're gonna make me cry. You are fantastic. Thank you so much for that. Those are huge, kind words. And thank you for all the bits. That is amazing. We truly do love this community and the people that support us. So, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. All of our hearts, thank you. Because that's why we do it. We do it for you guys. We do it for each other. I mean, this is what it's all about. I'm gonna pause right there.
Okay.
As the rest of you approach, find yourselves on the front lawn.
Oh, please tell me just teleports is right there.
And all of a sudden, you're on the front lawn, and Silver and Vix appear.
Worked.
I casually put the deck away into my pocket to mention. Hey guys!
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. It really worked. Hey, everybody.
So y'all are safe.
Are you okay? What happened?
We pulled some cards out of a deck and then what? What?
Wolfen summons his chest.
Vix?
What?
What the hell?
Molvin, so yeah, your chest appears, Molvin.
Open it.
It's completely empty.
Oh no!
Do it. I get between Molvin and Vix. I get between them. Don't.
Looking at Vix.
Oh, okay.
Wolfen's looking at Silver. He's the one who said he just pulled the card, and Wolfen goes straight for Silver's throat.
Oh Lord,
Trying
have mercy.
tackle him to the ground.
I will react.
Yeah,
and-
Ashlyn. I call for Ashlyn. Get him.
Okay. I will react and try to tackle Molpin.
Okay, Molfin's trying to tackle Silver. Ashland's trying to tackle Molfin.
Mm-hmm.
Callista's in between Molfin and Silver.
Trying to.
Let's just narratively do this. I'm not going to roll any
Okay,
dice because this seems like one of those situations where somebody would put their hand on Molfin's forehead and he'd be like, "Go on,
Yep.
Listen. I mean, it was he really pulled the right card, all right? And honestly, I'm sorry I stole your stuff. You know, thinking back now, honestly, it was a very not nice thing to do, and I will not do that again in the future.
Turn all of my belongings immediately.
I can't do that right now.
Molfin, I warned you before that if those items attached to your body take over and you lose control, you have all the bombs. You have everything you need to destroy as much people as you can, and we can't do anything to stop you if we don't have that power away from you. Until we figure this situation out, you are not to hold them. It's too dangerous.
The only weapon capable of killing me now. With
We're
that,
the only ones in the world that could, Mulfin. No one else in this world could stop you. You know that. Put your ego away for a minute and know that we were doing this out of love and concern.
Yeah, I didn't do it on my own. I talked about it.
He came to me first. I approved the plan. If you're going to be mad at anyone, be mad at me.
Well, I don't know. It was partially my fault too. I feel like I should also take part of the blame.
Your
That's only fair.
blame is pulling the cards while I was not around. That was not part of the deal.
We had no other way to get to you, and it worked. Except for
I mean,
you
I'm
were
just
already
saying,
home.
Molfin
Wow.
never pulled cards when you weren't around. I don't know.
Meanwhile, I'm over. I walked into the yard and I'm picking up rocks.
What is he doing?
This one is shiny.
He's been dumb since he's pulled a card.
It's so shiny. I love it.
There's karma. Does it make you feel a little better?
Ashlyn just like following him around, saying, "Oh yeah, that one
Yeah.
is shiny."
That one is shiny. I like that one.
Fly like flies by, and I start following the butterfly.
Molfin,
Yeah,
to be
like
fair,
butterfly.
how many items did I take from you?
there's the cards, the missile, what was that?
I don't even know what I have in here, other than the cards.
Take a look here. Where the hell's my character sheet?
You guys pull off the heist of the century.
Derek,
Really ridiculous.
Derek and Sarah,
really
if you guys don't already have DM's inspiration, please take it
I
for
do.
that little scene.
Thank you.
I hand her the shiny rock I found.
Oh,
The Gatekeeper's Crystal Shard.
I like you too, buddy.
The Mythal that we took from Yinagu. I think somebody else has the Ring of Mind Shielding, but it's still listed on there.
It might be there.
Only 3 things that were in there currently.
Okay, so 3 things, right?
Yep.
So to make this an even trade, I'll give you 3 of my candles. And I'll hand him 3 of the candles I took from him.
Okay.
3 of your candles. It's 3 of the candles that you stole from Molfin in the
Go,
first.
roll,
Down in the basement.
Molfin,
Molfin is a generous god.
Molfin, roll your attack. Roll your attack.
Oh, it's right in the nose. That's where all my pain receptors are in my nose. Oh!
I'm gonna say Carb is a bitch because that's a nat 20.
That's it.
Oh, gosh!
Right in the nose.
HP.
Oh!
You're seeing stars, Vix.
Oh, gosh.
How much health did you have left?
5!
You'd be unconscious.
Do I see that?
Because strength, my strength mod is 5 plus 2d8 gold damage.
Vix
Stars
falls to the
circle
ground.
and pass
Silver,
out.
you're still busy collecting stones, so you don't see it.
Oh, you're lucky.
Mater. And Diana will now at this point, I feel like the doctor is like, break it up, that's enough, that is enough. And she is going to cure wounds Vix at I don't know, 2nd level, or no, wait, that might have to be a 3rd level. It has to be at a 3rd level because I don't know, it can be at 2nd level. Okay, yay. 2nd level, cure wounds Vix.
Thanks.
Take a look at Callista, but I really didn't.
That's my point.
Quite weak.
That
The
hand
candles-
is the point.
The candles thunk onto the ground.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you so much for the bits and the subscription. Purely exclusive. We appreciate you.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
How much healing was that?
I'm trying to find out. I'd cast it in D&D Beyond, and I do not know how to work D&D Beyond, so I don't know where the roll went.
Oh,
I'll
life.
roll my real dice.
I think do you have it synced to Roll20 to do like that Beyond 20 app that I know Matthew uses that sometimes. I've never used it, so I don't.
I don't see it in Roll20 or in.
I don't know if you guys haven't noticed, but I'm very new.
Molfin's just gonna step over Vix and did the dragon make it
Hey,
with us?
Zos, you can't use the excuse anymore that you're a newbie because you are going to have a level 20 character. And there is a very small percentage of people out there in the world that can say that.
I mean, I know what I'm doing.
That's right.
Never mind a campaign that lasted 4 years.
That's it.
4 years
You
still
got a
learning a new
7?
character who dis.
Not as legit as it
And
gets.
a 3
Yeah.
plus 5.
7 and 3 plus 5? 15
Okay.
healing to Vix,
Okay.
who
Man.
wakes up staring at the sky.
Oh, the clouds are so pretty.
Goodness gracious.
And as this conflict, as you're looking up to the sky, you see something fly overhead. A massive silver dragon. Almost so silver, it's almost like iridescent. As it flutters, and it lands right in front of a silver dragonborn who's holding onto a glimmering stone that he found in the front yard.
You're very shiny.
So
Are you my friend?
So are you.
Ah, not as shiny as you. I hold my scale up to like his. See? Very different, very different.
We're both shiny though. Like,
Thank you. It's finally nice to meet you, champion. You've come a long way.
you.
It's finally it's
Oh,
good to
oh.
actually meet you in person too. Ashlyn, this is my friend. My
Ah,
friend,
you're
this
like
is
a
Ashlyn.
friend.
Yes.
Cool.
I yell out to Vix. Vix, it's him. Come here.
I can't move.
I will. 1 second, friend. I will run over to grab Vix and carry him over.
Thanks. Hello.
I'm glad you're okay.
I remember this one.
Yeah. My friend Vix.
Oh, this was the one I sent to help you.
Oh,
Huh?
well, thank you.
You did a great job leading this one.
Oh, that was you!
Yes, that was me.
Well, I hate to tell you, but like, honestly, I can't take too much credit because I made him dumber now.
How did you do that?
Well, see, so we had this deck, and logically thinking, it was a good idea to pull from the deck to have something magical happen, to try to get back to our friends. But thinking back now, it was very not good of an idea, and I won't do it
Wait.
again.
Wait. You said the deck made me dumber?
Yes.
Aw, that's
Well,
not
let me pull another card. Maybe it'll make me smarter.
No.
No.
What?
No. I don't have.
Do it.
No, with the deck
Not
went,
there,
you
but
gotta
no.
find it.
Spiritually,
Oh,
no.
I can get a bag if you want me to.
No,
The-
no.
The silver dragon looks at Ashlyn, who's also standing there, and is like, "What is going on here?"
They are really talking about some super secret stuff, like really important stuff. I don't really know even.
Wait, it was a
Oh.
secret?
I don't. No one showed me the deck like ever. So
Wait a
Wait,
second.
Vix, we should show her the deck.
Wait a second.
you
Hold
show
on.
me the deck.
Wait.
What?
Can you wish to not be dumb anymore?
I think that's offensive.
I don't. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I don't.
You definitely got a little bit crazy. You know,
Like Larry David stuff.
I'm not crazy.
look, a butterfly.
Where?
See?
I think of it that way.
You're very easily distracted.
I take off running towards towards the butterfly.
Oh gosh.
I'm still carrying Vix.
Ah!
I guess I'm standing in front of the shine dragons.
Derek, you win D&D tonight. You just win.
Michael wanted to have a serious conversation with me and my patron and we're chasing the butterfly.
Alfred is just looking at Callista going, Okay, you may have a point. This is
Wait a second.
amusing.
Yeah.
The dragon, as he's just like watching Silver chasing a butterfly around the front yard with Vix like over his shoulder, like carrying him around, looks at Ash and is like, when the rivet fell in the possession of my future champion, this is not what I had in mind.
Dog barks twice at noon. Sometimes I feel sleepy. Are we? This seems can't.
Maybe there's someone else I can talk to. looks around.
Lachlan knows thieves can't.
Mr.
You might
Dragon,
wanna
you can talk to me!
You see that one over there? With the bow, he knows thieves can. He will know exactly what drop you need to make or who you need to kill.
He's huge.
Oh yeah, he is huge. Lachlan, come over here.
What?
I need your thieves cant. He said when the rivet fell at dawn, his dragonborn Fuzradode wrong. I don't know. I can't speak.
Aren't the rivets what we picked up in that heist?
Well, they gave it to me. It wasn't. We didn't steal them.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Silver,
Yes.
just stop real quick and think. All right? You
Sure.
can wish for anything you want right now.
It was like plastic
I
burning.
can.
Yes.
I wish.
The dragon says, "Wait,
I was-
stop!"
What?
Why don't you just save that one?
I did. Okay. I was just gonna wish to be the strongest creature ever. I technically just wished.
My hand's still covering your mouth. So I don't know if that helps.
You just wished to be.
The strongest creature
Okay.
ever.
Let's make just a general dexterity check, Callista, to see how quickly you respond to him saying this statement.
Okay. General Dex
General dex
is 19 plus 1, so 20.
20. I will say that you cover his mouth in time to stop anything from occurring. And the silver dragon kind of stumbles up to you guys, and he basically just waves a hand like this over top of Silver. Silver, you can put your intelligence back where it was.
Oh. Was it a greater restoration?
No, it's a wish, so he
It's a
probably
god.
Yeah. You get the notion that this isn't just a normal silver dragon.
Yeah. A couple levels above Clarion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's bigger than Clarion, right?
Yeah, he's bigger. He looks more, even though he's a silver dragon, you can see like the scales are so pristine. Like this is at least semi-deity form in front of you guys.
Ooh. I give a little bow. Hello.
I just said,
Bows back at you, Diane.
realize what I was doing. Oh,
There you are. You're back.
Thank
I
you.
think so. Yes.
See why I wanted you to save that one?
I do now. Yes. There's a lot of things I can do with it. I'll have to think about it.
Speaking of saving, thank you, my champion.
It's no problem. You can just call me Silver. You don't have to call me my champion. That sounds a little strange to me. But
Sure, Silver.
oh, what's your name? Because I don't think I've ever heard you say your name before, actually. So I think you should get to know that.
It's Irio.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Irio. Or finally meet you. I guess we've talked before, but
Unfortunately,
like
I
put
was
my hand up for a
fist
for-
bump. You got it. He reaches out, gives you the fist bump back, and actually holds the fist bump out to Vix as well.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's been a long time since I've been able to stretch my wings.
Well, I'm glad you can finally do that again. It has been one of the things that I've been wanted to do since I heard that you were captured, is set you free.
Well,
And we finally did it.
you did. And thank all of you. By the way, he's still speaking in Draconic. So, those of you that don't understand Draconic are just hearing a bunch of
I got it.
dragon speak.
I will translate anything I find important for the rest of the party, so they're not left out.
Meanwhile, Molfen is over in the background growling back.
Pure gibberish.
Like when you bark
Wild.
at your dog.
And I meow at my cat.
Yeah.
And I have to
Moved.
look in the DMG really quick. But if there's
Cast mass power word kill.
slaughters
Yeah,
all of you right there on the
okay.
front lawn, right?
I was the big bad all along.
You've released me from my prison.
Now I will destroy this planet.
Come, my Tarask army.
We see you in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Molfen's feeling great.
Oh yeah. You replenish all your hit points now.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd be healed up pretty. I can't find the page that this stuff is on, but I'm looking for it.
I thought it was down to 15.
Here it is. That's what I wanted. This is what I wanted. If you guys, those of you in the background, if you guys have like a role play moment you want to take advantage of, I just have to research one thing very quickly.
Oh,
Sorry, Ashlyn?
what are you guys doing tomorrow? So I got the best idea.
I think that we have all earned a sleep.
Definitely
A bit of a lie-in.
Yeah.
To go find Brock and Brantley as soon as I'm small again. They're probably in trouble.
Oh,
We do
Lachlan.
still have a number of things on the list. Mind you, it's gotten quite a bit shorter. But I do think a few days rest is warranted and earned.
I could
Okay.
definitely use a couple days.
Yeah, you and Molfin both need it.
I mean, the ending of Lolth did take quite a bit off our list, huh?
Yeah.
It turns out she was just like wearing a bunch of masks and pretending to be enemies that did not even exist.
Apparently it was not Asmodeus, so we can remove him. That removes Orcus, because we don't need to deal with him.
Exactly.
Happened
Still
to
leaves
work.
all the grief to be dealt with. Not to mention, if you all are intending on having a lay-in tomorrow, I will be spending the evening in Waterdeep. Would you like to sleep this evening? I can stay here if you'd rather not.
Molfin, I'm building you a tower. What do you mean?
Yes, it isn't built yet.
We can
A
set you
tower
up with
built-
a tent, do it old school for a day or two.
Bring it.
Well, then I have found that the goats
Oh,
really
yeah,
enjoy
fine,
your
fine.
tower.
Yeah.
The tower, he's got a basement. It's different.
Ooh, speaking of that, I should move that. Thank you for
Building
reminding
a
me.
tower.
I'll be back.
Basement?
I look around for Spoon.
Chickens.
Oh, you have to like walk a good distance from the front yard to go find Spoon if you want to do
He's
that.
not here.
Okay.
Diana,
Yeah.
we still do
He's
have
over next to the
Spoon with
barn
the magic
area.
items?
Yeah.
Diana, we still
Hello.
your father's still on that list.
Oh, I'm aware. I was doing a fun little thing where I didn't think about it.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, if this whole time everything and just like using Asmodeus as a guide, I remember something about. I think my father had some sort of a problem with Asmodeus. I remember that coming up. I don't remember I don't know if I'm remembering that accurately anymore. But, like, now I'm just confused.
We'll figure it
Because he's
out.
alive.
Yeah.
And there'd be no reason for him not to return if he were alive, if he weren't involved in something. No. Strange. But anyways. Yeah.
Muffin, how
He's
far
there.
were you? Were you running or were you just walking?
I'm just starting to walk towards the house.
Okay, I'm gonna vine whip you and bring you back in for a minute. Because Calista just wants a group hug. She's just so exhausted and she just wants to hug her pride right now. So
Fine.
you get yeeted into a hug.
Okay.
So you're basically as a group hugging or just hugging Molfin?
I'm just
Pulling everybody
I'm bringing
in?
everybody
Okay,
in.
everybody gets like whipped with
I
these
specifically arm whipped him because he was walking away.
all this you just
Hey.
pulled in. Callista just pulls everybody in for this massive hug. The
Pick everybody up.
like,
Oh, be careful, my bones are not as
the silver dragon just goes,
me.
oh.
I don't invite him. What was that?
If Vix's bones are bothering him, I can just remove them.
No.
I'm just not feeling super strong
Can we
right
please
now.
just enjoy this moment? We're alive. Thank you.
That's true, I almost wasn't.
Gary.
I think there were
Okay.
quite a few of you fell unconscious during
Yes.
that fight. Some of
You
you.
got like half of us down, Michael.
Yeah, it was a tough one. After you guys are set back down by Lachlan, the silver dragon looks at Silver. Says, well, if you need me, I'm easy to reach out to. You already know how.
Wait, how do I just speak into the wind? That's how we did it before. Is that what you're talking about?
Precisely.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
But before...
Does it have to be wind? Does there have to be wind to do that? Or is it
Could you,
just
like, a
speak
stream
out?
of water?
How can you
just-
speak into water? You'd probably drown.
I do
First.
believe what you all are speaking of is called praying.
Just... Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Listen,
What's that?
Yes. Listen to the cleric.
listen to the cleric. She knows. And then he
To
says,
help you all learn how to religion.
What is a praying?
You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, Vix.
Have you seen a mantis?
What the heck is a... No, what?
They pray all the time.
Oh, maybe we need to find one of them.
Hmm.
I'm right. Never mind.
okay, I've
No,
got
your man.
You were a
I've-
praying mantis?
I've got to go.
Okay.
But it was
well, it
real
was nice.
It was real nice. Finally meeting you in person, Silver. But before I go, I wanted to bestow upon you a special blessing.
Okay.
And he kind of waves his hand over top of you a few times and mumbles some strange incantations and words. And your silver scales begin to glisten and glow. And then they almost take the same iridescent form that his have.
Wow.
And you are even shinier than you were before. And he says...
I'm not gonna...
And he says to you, he just like looks down at you and says, I'm very proud of you. But now, your combat skills are even more improved.
Really?
Use them to your advantage.
I will do that.
And thank you.
What's improved?
You now have the boon of combat prowess.
Okay.
Meaning that if you miss with a melee weapon attack, you can choose to hit instead.
Oh shit.
Once you use this boon, you have to finish a short rest before you can use it again.
That's not bad.
It's a
Dang.
guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
And then he kind of
Thank you.
No. Thank you. And thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Purple Scales.
Hey, no problem. All in a day's work, right?
Yes. You done well.
I had a lot of help, so
What a great group you have here. Keep it that way. And you see his wings kind of just unfurl, and he just starts taking off into the air. And after he flies just a little bit, you notice this really bright, shining glow, like in the sky. And he's just gone. He disappeared.
When after that happens, everybody around me can hear. Well, if you speak Draconic, testing. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yeah.
you
Just set out
loud
and-
and clear.
Loud and clear, yeah.
I'm talking to trying the
Oh.
wind talk stuff.
You hear on the winds, you hear, it worked.
Awesome.
Oh.
Vix, I'm like a giant candle now.
Huh?
I'm shiny. I'm like a giant candle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Aw.
It's cool. You look really good.
Look, if you're a giant candle, does that mean I'm supposed to light your head on fire?
No,
You can try.
Just asking. For friend.
no.
It's now part of my quest to teach Silver and Vix the spell commune, so they can know how to pray.
I mean, I am a paladin.
No, you are. I just think that it's so cute that you guys know what praying was.
Meanwhile, Molfin is gonna make it his personal thing to try to teach Silver and Vix how to pray.
Oh,
As in
no.
be pray or prey upon
Like when
others?
Molpin made us all pray.
Are we your prey?
Teach them how to pray. So we're gonna go hunting in Waterdeep.
That.
Okay. Wait, that's
Is-
not right. We're not allowed to do that.
Oh.
Diana is very happy for you, Silver.
Thank you all for helping me.
I'm glad it worked out and he wasn't an evil creature.
Oh, I know
You're
he.
so
I
much
knew he
shinier
wasn't.
than the rocks now.
Yeah.
You look pretty cool.
Molfin's gonna point. Look, butterfly.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah,
pretty
there is
one.
one.
What's a butterfly?
All better.
Look over at Callista. No longer worth it.
We just dealt with 3 gods. We just take the win here?
I mean, they weren't that tough, so it was nothing.
Oh,
Let's do it again tomorrow, guys.
Go to bed. You need a rest.
I do. About 4 days. 4 days of rest.
Raud kind
Come on,
Carry him
Ra-
Molfin's
to
gonna
where
throw
we're
something.
sleeping.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get a room together.
No, thank you.
So are you guys
Cheeks hurt.
you guys headed for a rest?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to message Clarion and let him know that we're back and we're still somehow alive, and I'll give you the update when you get back.
Okay. Clarion does respond to you and says, I'm on my way. I will be there soon.
Let's rest.
How long would we have been sort of relaxing and having this conversation? Would this be
Over
would
the-
this constant?
Over the
Rest?
course of 30 minutes. Yeah, so this would count as a short rest if anybody needs a short rest here. I was just kind of assuming you guys were going to go for a long rest, but it's totally up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think I'm going for a long rest.
Been long
Take a
enough
long
for
rest.
rest?
Yeah.
Molten will burn a spell slot to cast Sending
Okay.
to Eldeluke,
Okay.
Oh.
just to say things have gotten interesting. Contractually, no longer obligated. Shall we say I'm a free agent now? Perhaps we should talk.
Strangely enough, Molfin, you get no response.
Oh,
Either very good or very bad. Well, for another day.
So I'm assuming you guys are all headed into your chambers and
Yeah,
Resting
Harshnag's barn.
Yes.
Harshnag's barn. You got it. I can't. It's been so long since you guys have been here. Harshnag was there, right? He was kind of keeping.
Yeah.
So Harshnag is a little bit shocked to see you in this state, Lachlan, but does.
Predator handshake.
But yeah, he's like. It's almost like at first he's not sure what to think, and then he's like, "Oh, I like you better this way." Yeah, it's like, and he actually gives up his bed for you. You can actually sleep in his bed, and he sleeps on the ground.
I couldn't.
Please, you must think about this. You know, when else are you gonna get an opportunity to sleep in this bed?
Fair enough.
I mean, you can sleep on it when you're a little size, but
But I would,
guess
if
it's-
I wouldn't see you, and I would just lay on it and squash you.
you wouldn't squash me. You're too funny.
So Lachlan does get a comfy bed to sleep upon, and you guys all take a much needed long rest. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Kindred Lists.
Oh my goodness.
But before we go,
Yeah.
everyone can level up to level 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, heavens.
You made it, friends. You made it.